Even though I found that this is a very good solution for software to use in order to make music, is Cakewalk by Bandlab. I remember when I started making music, when I started with Cubase, it was almost 30 years ago. At that time, there were only two programs, only two softwares in use for music. It was Cubase and Cakewalk. Cakewalk still exists, and indeed, this program now is free to use for everyone. You can download it and use it for free. You can find it in the Bandlab site, and the only thing you will need is to sign up for an account in Bandlab, and then you can download and use this software for free. We will see Cakewalk because this will be our center software for making music. So let's continue. Let's see my research about free sounds came up with. I found many resources for free sounds. We will have a very good quality of sounds. Let's go to the first site, and this is Spitfireaudio. Spitfireaudio is a very big company of music libraries. The last year has made the BBC Symphony Orchestra sound library that is a completely new classical orchestra with very good sounds. With all these libraries, Spitfireaudio has released BBC Symphony Orchestra Discover, that is a smaller library of sounds that you can buy it for 49 euros, but also there is here the free option that you will make your account, and some days later you will have a download link in order to install the BBC Orchestra Discover into your PC. This is a very good library for making orchestral music. My next stop will be also from Spitfireaudio, and this is the Free Labs. Free Labs is a very big library of sounds that has many different kinds of sounds: strings, guitars, pianos, brass, drums, vocal, etc. And you can download all these different libraries and use it inside Spitfire Labs plugin. Also a very good option, and we will use it to make our music. My next stop will be also for classical sounds. It's from Orchestral Tools. The free plugin they have is Layers. Layers is an orchestral plugin, and it has orchestra, woodwinds, brass, and strings. It's more for playing accompaniments and backgrounds, because as you see here for the sounds, we have chords. So we can use these sounds for playing background. We will listen to this later. Another very good orchestral library is from Redroom Audio. This is palette primary colors. It has very nice orchestral sounds. You will listen it also later from Redroom Audio. The other one is again orchestral, is from ProjectSam. It's the free orchestra. To all of these sites you will need to make an account, and you will get a license key in order to download this library. Another very nice plugin is Piano One by SoundMagic. This plugin has, as you see, a piano. We will hear it later, and you can go and download it by making an account in the site of SoundMagic. The other one is from Amplesound. Amplesound has many good plugins. They have here the free software where you can download the Ample Bass, the Ample Guitar, and the Ample Percussion Cloud Drum. It's like a hand drum instrument. These three sounds are also very nice and very good in quality. We will listen to this later, and you will have your proof for these sounds. You can also go, of course, from native instruments, the complete start plugin. This is a series of libraries that you can download and use also the contact player inside this. You will have many sounds and many resources in order to play and make music with this collection of libraries. There are many sites that are specialized in selling VST plugins, and all these sites have always some freebies. One site is PluginBoutoque, where you can see here the free software department that has effects, instruments, and studio tools. You can do your research here and download many free and good plugins in order to make better production for yourself. And at last, there is another site like PluginBoutoque. This is VstBuzz, where also you have many freebies here, and you can see and download many of their plugins or all of them and make your sound libraries as good as you can. We can see from Brazilian studios, they have many good and quality orchestral sounds. You can download the community edition that it is free, and you will have a very good quality of orchestral sounds. So let's start our journey, and I have already opened a new project for Cakewalk, and let's give a glance to the different sound libraries we saw at the previous video. Okay, now let's start by seeing a bit the interface of the program. Things are really simple. Here we have all the channels that we make, audio or MIDI. Here we have the recordings. Here are the properties of every channel that is active every time. Here we have the play, stop and record buttons. Where is our timeline every time? That you see I can move it from this side. And let's see now our sound libraries that we saw at the last video. Let's start with Spitfireaudio, the BBC Symphony Orchestra Discover, and let's make a track for this. The process is very simple. We press this plus button and we choose an instrument and we go where the BBC Symphony Orchestra exists, Spitfireaudio BBC Symphony Orchestra, and create. This is our plugin, and choosing an instrument is as simple as you see this picture of a symphonic orchestra. These are violins 1, first violins, second violins, violas, cellos, contrabass, and here are the brass instruments, trombones, bass trombones, trumpets, etc. Percussion, tubular bells, you see here our different choices, and here we have the timpani hits and many untuned percussions, and let's see, here are our horns, and these are our woodwinds. Our choosing is very simple and our playing is equally simple. If we take the violins, the first violins, we can play . The modulation wheel is the expression for these instruments and is very useful. Let's make the sound a bit more nice, and we will use a reverb in order to make the sound richer. In order to put effects in a channel, the only thing we have to do is press this arrow button here and then effects, the plus button, I use this Ori River plugin that is a very nice and easy plugin to use. Let's go to a large hole preset and see. And this is it. If we want to see again the plugin in order to choose another sound, the only thing we have to press is this small button and the plugin is again out. These are the cellos. Of course, we can choose another technique like spiccato. Or pizzicato. Or the tremolo. Let's see the tuba. Or the staccato tuba. Let's see the trumpets. As you hear, the sounds are really good. You will do also your research in order to hear all the sounds. Here, as I told you, we have the woodwinds. Here we have the percussion. First of all is the timpani hits. But the next is many different sounds. And as you hear, you have many choices, many different choices in order to play. Here is the harp and celeste. And the celeste, as I told you. And this was BBC Symphony Orchestra Discover, a very nice plugin indeed. Let's go to the other Spitfire libraries, that is Spitfire Labs. The same process, I press the plus button and we go to Spitfireaudio LABS. And here we create our next instrument. This is Spitfireaudio LABS. Let's do from the beginning our effects and let's give the large hole and OK. Let's see the plugin. Here we have all the sounds that we can use in order to play with the Spitfireaudio LABS library. Collection of libraries, to say the truth. You can choose by the kind, piano, drums, etc. As you find your sounds, you can use this starred choice in order to go to the sounds you like the most. If you like this soft piano, for instance, you can start it, and if you leave and go to the start, the soft piano is your first choice here. So you can find the sounds you like, and in the process you have group of sounds that you use most from Spitfireaudio LABS. Let's see the soft piano. We have many different sounds. This was from the pianos. We have all these different pianos. We have a nice Voyager. Very nice sound indeed. From the other, let's see the drums. Of course, if we use the sound of drums, we don't need all this reverb to be heard. We must adjust the reverb in order to have a clearer drum sound. Let's go to another plugin now. Plus button. I will choose from Amplesound the guitar. A very nice sound, even this is not the full library. Nevertheless, it's a very nice sound for guitar playing. Let's put our reverb here, as we did to the previous channels. The same reverb. Let's go again to the large hole here. And let's hear the sound. Okay, this was a very nice guitar sound. Of course, as you understand, you must do also your playing and research in order to have your own opinion for these sounds. Let's go with the plus button and see also the Amplesound, the bass, also a very nice sound. Very nice sound for a light bass. Let's continue and plus button. Let's see the third sound that we have from Amplesound. That is the percussion clap drum. Also a very nice sound. Let's see how it's heard. Very nice and atmospheric sound as you hear.